This is how TEKKZ went 7-0 in a $500,000 tournament. When you think of TEKKZ, you immediately think of a player who loves to play fast FC, who loves to play attacking football and likes to do a lot of skill moves and embarrass the defenders. And that is what his natural game is. But guys, at the pro level, where defenders are very good, the opponents are at the top tier of their game, you have to take a step back and play this game fundamentally. And this is what TEKKZ is doing. This is how he adapted this year. He took a step back. He is really focusing on the fundamentals, like you will see in this clip. TEKKZ has put Cancelo at the right back, the best right back in the game, and he is using his fullbacks a lot in attack, creating that space. But this is his secret weapon, using the corner tactics. He loves Virgil van Dijk in real life, he loves him in the game, and he uses him to the maximum effect and uses him to score these easy goals. Set pieces are literally free goals at the pro level, and it is very frustrating to concede these goals. But this just isn't about his set piece tactics. TEKKZ is very good at identifying the space and exploiting the space, right? As you can see with Cancelo, he's toying around, he is using Socrates. You might wonder why he is using this team. Before I analyze this goal, let me tell you, this tournament, players have been given a budget of 8 million, and in that 8 million they can choose any players they want. That is why he went with the dog, and he is using him to some great effect. If we look at this goal, he once again switches the play. Look at this clip, guys. TEKKZ is switching the play. Switching is overpowered. Why? I will explain to you in a moment, but I always encourage you to switch the play. He involves his fullbacks in attack. See what he is going to do with Cancelo over here, right? What is he doing? He is using the space. Not only that, he is being direct as well. Whenever there is space in front of him, he likes to do the step over speed boost. Guys, smash that like button, it's really appreciated. His opponent makes a fatal mistake, which you simply cannot make against a player like TEKKZ, and he is going to punish him for that. In this instance, TEKKZ necessarily doesn't go for the step over speed boost straight away, but he goes with the body feint in combination with the step overs and then passing the ball for that cutback. Like I said, it looks simple, but it isn't simple. Why? A pro player always anticipates, and his opponent anticipated him going straight. Therefore, he cancelled, transitioned into a reverse body feint, and then took a left stick touch inside, did another step over, did a ball roll for the perfect angle, and went with the extra pass. Look at this, guys. Once again, he is using those step over speed boost on the wing because he has the space, and he is exploiting it, right? Something we have learned in this game, that he loves the body feint backwards, so that is something you can add into your gameplay. Now look, once again, he is going to exploit that corner tactic. His opponent knows it's coming, but he does it so well that it is very hard to stop it unless goalkeeper makes the save, which he did. I want you to focus on this goal. Now you might think this is random, this is lucky, and he got lucky. But this, guys, this play has been practiced many times and he has practiced it. That is why he is able to score. Pay attention, guys. I told you he uses Cancelo as his fullback. He is perfectly positioned for that long ball pass. And Kevin De Bruyne, who's on the ball, has that trait. And this game is all about using those player traits. TEKKZ is using Centurion's KDB. Why? Because he has that long ball plus trait. So this is something he has practiced, right? This is his routine while playing this game. So he goes with that long ball pass in towards Cancelo, and this is why he opens up so much space, goes for that easy cutback and scores this well-deserved goal. You might say it's lucky, but it is well-deserved. Now at this point, TEKKZ is 6-0. He did not lose any games in the Swiss rounds. If he wins this game, he will be one of the 20 players playing the FC Pro Open. And if he wins this, that is. Otherwise, he is going to drop down to the lower bracket. His opponent is Nassim, and he is a very good player as well. As you can see, the game is in extra time. It is a single leg game and the score is 4-4. And this is where TEKKZ's composure comes in. Previously, the last couple of years, we have seen that, okay, TEKKZ sometimes jokes in these situations, but this time around, his mentality is very strong. Even though he is missing easy chances, he is not going to give up. Guys, once again, he is very composed with the build-up. Look, he has triggered his right back, who is Hakimi right now, to make that run, and he is using him. This is his key. He uses fullbacks to the maximum potential in this game because fullbacks in offense are the key, and he is using that. He uses Heung-min Son's finish shot rate but gets unlucky once again with Kevin De Bruyne L1 triangle passes into Hakimi. Now this is something that he did which not many players would think of. If you really focus, you can see that he takes a left stick touch backwards with Hakimi and then goes straight. His opponent thinks that okay, he is going to recycle, and he actually fools him since this is a game of chess and it opens up a goal scoring opportunity for TEKKZ. It looks very simple, but at the pro level it is all about these little details. He gets a penalty but ends up getting saved. But again guys, at this moment the key is his mindset. He is not going to let it affect him, and I want you guys to have the same mindset when things are going against you. Even though it's very hard, if you can stay composed in these crunch moments, your gameplay is going to the next level and you are going to win those 50-50 matches. So many players, when they would miss a penalty kick, would be frustrated, but TEKKZ in this situation doesn't get frustrated, banks on his abilities and scores a wonderful goal. And just see, Graham step over speed boost. That little pause, he waited for the defender to come up. Right? These are little details, percentages, which I always talk about. Like I always say guys, fundamentals, little details. Using Arnold because he has the long ball plus play style. Knowing your strengths. This is his strength and he banks on it. That is why he wins these games. We talked about his attacking, but his attack was always good. What has changed this year? It is his defending. Just look at this guys, he is so composed. Previously he always wanted to win the ball back quickly, and sometimes in doing so, he ended up conceding easy goals. You simply cannot do that. He changed his play style and now he is more passive aggressive. This is what I always teach you guys. You want to be passive, you want to be aggressive. You cannot be both at all times. If you are too passive, it's bad. If you're too aggressive, it's bad. His opponent gets a rebound, but he does not panic. Once again, he is there. He's showing the intent. I want the ball back. I want the ball back. And he is getting those balls back. I always talk about the fact that the first rule of defending is to keep a straight back line, and second is to cover dangerous runs, and you need to be very good with switching. This guy's right stick switching is on point. See how many switches he makes. The way he positions his players on the pitch, he ends up getting the ball back. Once again, you will see it is his switching that allows him to win the ball back. The way he sets up players. He switched up Koundé. He put him in the passing lane between Ginola and Mbappe. Now he's controlling Van Dijk, and then he switches to Koundé again and wins the ball back. Just look at this, okay? I want you to pay attention. You want to control every player on the pitch possibly. Like see, this, it's game changing. And then he selects him again. He has the jockey plus play style. He knows he can stick to the opponent and gets the ball back. You want to switch towards your defenders. You want perfect right stick switching, and simply you want to have perfect positioning. That is only possible with the correct switching. And then he transitions into attack, because defending allows you to transition towards counter attacks. It allows you to create more attacking opportunities, and this game is all about the little details. When you feel like there is nothing left to improve, that is when you focus on these little details. But most of you watching this video are not at this level yet. That is why I want to emphasize the importance of fundamentals. No matter what you think guys, this game is a lot about fundamentals. Eventually you have to abuse the meta, but it is how you open up the play, right? You can see TEKKZ using it to his advantage. He uses the fundamentals to create chances, to get the ball back, and then transitions toward the meta. He uses that little extra left stick touch to turn back and fake the opponent. He uses that extra little pause to make the space for step overs and then goes for the step overs. He uses the body feint backwards to confuse the opponent. He is reading the mind of the opponent, and that is why he is back in this game.